del piñón, dulce de cajete, piña, piña, de melón, kilo de maíz, kilo de maíz, kilo de
On the terrace of my house, looking down on the blazing sidewalk. On the terrace of my house, my childhood home. Looking down on the blazing sidewalk. My determined, dry mouth swishes and lets go of my wish. My determined dry mouth swishes, spit, and lets go of my wish, spit. It is always the same. The shining, falling wish ball refracts the afternoon light before fracturing on the concrete. It is always the same. It is concrete. My determined head also thinks it can defy a month. My determined head also thinks it can defy my mother. That she won't spill the booze when I walk in, all legato, no staccato. It is always the same. It is a slipper. This is concrete to Damas.
Fed on the guados of plaster attendants, voraciously, histologically, parasitically. Peel, grab the letters, wandering wickered walls, old world weathered shrieks and susurrus, serrated vesicles. I'm teething. I'm teething. I'm teething. I'm teeth. 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 A window that sounds, they ask, why you always have the red, yellow, orange streaks on the side of your leg. Grind, why you always have the red, yellow, orange streaks on the side of your leg. Grind, why you always have the red, yellow, orange streaks on the side of your leg. Grind. Want something about shepherds and stewards. Oblique tableaus went as far enough to say something about plaster casts and earthly colors. Person third at hand, that yellow hue that seeps through the window, and your teeth, your secret something's underneath your fingernails. I'm teeth, I'm teeth, I'm teeth. I'm teeth, I'm teeth, I'm teeth. Maize membranes and sorghum futures. Milky archways, and the rock brain peddlers
Go.
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 Oh, oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah. Oh, ah.
You're wearing a suit, right? A suit. Why would I wear a suit? Well, you go to the airport. Aren't you gonna wear a suit? I was so confused. I was like, you don't really need to wear a suit to go to the airport. Well, this is my uncle, my mom's oldest brother, who passed a year ago, but he had never been to the airport. So when I traveled to the US for the first time, it was a big deal. And I was leaving that day in 2009, September 10th, I think. So I went to say bye to him, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to leave the airport pretty soon. And he's like, man, why aren't you wearing a suit? Don't important people go to the airport? He just thought the airport was this magical place where really important people go. So that's why he was like, why aren't you wearing a suit? Never took a plane, like, never seen the airport. That just blew my mind. That these things that we take for granted. Granted, 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 granted,
Dulce de cajeta y piña de melón. Dulce de cajeta y piña de melón. Dulce de cajeta, piña de melón. De cajeta, piña de melón. Chile pobre, chile pique, chile verde, chile chipotle, chile dorado, chile cortado. Chile pobre, took for granted those specks of brilliance that hung from the gutters. Veils eroding, fractious eyes and jarred fireflies. It's the longest night of the year somewhere. I want to know you exist. I want to know what you hear when you listen to the birds sing. Why is always the morning associated with birdsong? Or am I making that up? 2 o'clock is the best time. If we're lucky, we might catch a brief gust of wind or feel that forgiving, wet, cool air touch our tongues. I want to know what it feels like when you run your finger across smooth glass edges. What it feels like to dance but then somehow get a paper cut. My mom always ended up with wallets that had 2 buttons. The birds were singing in the early afternoon, and I read about a particular experience about wine, its relation to the earth. The cold humidity of the early morning and the hot, dry evening situated somewhere within the purple and pinks of the vast sky, markers of the year's harvest. Así sabía la tierra el año que naciste. 2x2 box, bleached cucumber, and white noise. I'd rather wait for the birds to do the business. My great-grandmother taught me that, although I never met her. Her wallet always had 1 button.
Scrolling on WhatsApp. Scrolling on WhatsApp. There's so much shit in here. Groups with far relatives. Just good morning messages that have been forwarded many times. Are they really saying good morning? Or is it just a habit? Another group with cousins. Sharing dumb stuff. And then a group with my mom and my dad. The messages with my mom always goes like this. It's the same pretty much every day. She goes, "Hi, Molly." And I said, what did I say? "Hi, Molly, just finished work at the gallery. Now, pizza for dinner. And then we're gonna watch some boxing. Love you, talk to you later, bye." And she said, "Good. Enjoy. Love you too." Love you too. 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 Love you. Heat. 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 Are you going to say?
Is one of these mics working?
They're both working.
All right, cool. Thank you, Till the Teeth, Jonathan and Sandesh. This installation, We Being So, is in our gallery through June 27th. There are 3 more events in conjunction with Unpoetry, June 12th, 18th, and 26th here at Jack Straw, activating multiple spaces. I would like to thank Danielle and Aisha, our wonderful tech staff tonight, as well as our intern Josie. And we do get funding for these programs from City of Seattle Office of Arts and Culture, For Culture, Washington State Arts Commission, the NEA, Arts Fund, Lester and Phyllis Epstein Foundation, and individual contributors. And we greatly appreciate everybody's support. Let's hear it again for Sandesh and Jonathan. Thanks, everybody. Come on and visit us.